Longhorns will kick this deep to begin the game. He'll return it from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Gators offense has the football first here today. And Kirk, when you talk about this offense, your eye goes right away to this wide receiver who really is a generational talent.
Well, he's just a difference maker. Anytime you can get him matched up one-on-one, you're going to try to get him the football as often as you can and see how many touchdowns he can put up on the board.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's leg way. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat. And one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
That's caught. It's Sturdivant. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And the Gators will come to the line to crank up the tempo. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Gets made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's a great job by this defense of getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. That leaves 8 back in coverage. It makes it very difficult to find an open man. But, boy, you'll play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the wideout goes in motion. Back to throw. It's leg way. He's going to take off here to the 45. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the 2nd and 3rd option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that 1st down.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
On the ground, it's Jackson. They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22.
Well, nice 1st down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running back has it on a screen now. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Gators come up to the line in the hurry-up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On third and short, they hand the ball off. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Florida. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score in the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Texas Longhorns offense out there for their first possession. Because we know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket to make plays.
Here's the handoff. Defense is stopped for no gain. The defense and the crowd fired up tonight.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
To the air, it's Manning. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. And they'll use the ground game here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. They'll try to run for the first down. Breaks into the clear. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And the Gators have 1st and 10 here. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. He breaks free. Here he goes. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. To throw, it's Manning. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33. Here's a 1st and 10 play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but
he's in the clear. Powers through. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. 3rd down play for this offense. Hand it off. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as they break for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So as we begin the second quarter, the first play will be a field goal try. This will be a 43-yard attempt. And it's blocked. The kick was low.
How about that? The pressure comes right up the middle and blew up the field goal attempt.
first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Back to pass. It's Lagway. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
That completion makes it second down. QB decides to keep it here. Breaks into the clear. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here on that running play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. He stopped and gets a first down.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it can get really ugly by the 4th.
Gators getting set on 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Bond. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Gets rid of it on the move. The receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. First and goal, handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Defense getting very heavy here. We're going to stuff the run. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
3rd down and goal. Crucial play coming up. They'll try to run this one in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
And the single back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? To throw, it's Manning. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long, you know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. The returner is brought down. Gets us started with the next drive. And the Florida offense retakes the field. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's gone. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running back grabs it on a screen. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
A catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. And the Gators will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. He's going to try to return the punt. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Looking downfield, it's Manning. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. It's like the final play of the half coming up. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's the Manning. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Here he goes. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Here's the 2nd down play. The back's got it on a counter. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Handoff to the back. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 31.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
He is quick on the right side of this defense. The defensive end that time winning that one-on-one matchup, getting to the quarterback for that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. He's in the clear. Oh, and he Didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense. The Gators will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And they'll just down it right here.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks into the clear. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And now the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in this second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need
a deep shot to the right. Caught at the 30, still running. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Now here he goes. Putting toward the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. And we're able to get him down. The Gators looking to run some tempo here. Can he make it to the marker? Crosses the 45. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. At it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Tight end goes in motion. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback still with the football. Oh, what a move. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The quarterback makes the correct read there, and the result is a big gain.
What I like here, Chris, is the ball handling by this quarterback on the read option. The defender commits down to the back. He does a nice job of being able to see that, pulls it out, and then gets upfield north and south for the first down.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To the air. It's Lagway. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They're going to run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
He bought some time, now lets it go. Pass caught. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Manning. Dump off caught by the running back. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores. You have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they're going to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Working clock with the ground game.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He shreds the tackle. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. And we got a new set of downs.
First down here for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here's the toss play now, running left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. With the catch, it's Wilson. Headed for the end zone. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a 1st down and goal. And the Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
I think the drop back here really fools his defense at the goal line. Good call by the offensive coordinator to give the quarterback options. You could see the defense kind of on their heels, so the quarterback decided to take off, and he was just too quick to get to the goal line.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receiver in motion now. They start the drive with a big throw to the right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Now it's 2nd down here.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40. No huddle here for the offense.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a 1st down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Caught quickly. And a spin move there before he's tackled. Picks up a solid gain, though. We reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Manning. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to throw it again. Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And the pass is incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut into this lead. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Pounding away with the run game. He's in the clear. 1st down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loss of 3. Offense facing 4th down.
Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
Oh, they came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Bye.